I was raped at church by my choir director when I was 14. And then I was raped multiple times by different people that were supposed to protect me, friends of the family. And I ended up getting pregnant 5 days after I had her 5 days before after my 15th birthday, but I was raped the other times after I had her. So it was like once I had the baby, people start looking at me like, I must be promiscuous, I guess. And, a lot of times back then, with the girls or the women are the ones to blame. And I really thought something was wrong with me. I thought, this was supposed to be my journey.
Yeah. So how did you end up leaving Jamaica to go to the States?
My mother and my grandmother, they brought us here. So they tried to bring us the first time when I was 3, I think, and something happened. And then they ended up bringing us when I was 9.
Yeah. And so what was life like for you when you got there? What kind of adjustments did you start to see? Did you become more sure-footed? Did things get easier and more hopeful for you?
No, when I came to America, it really got hard. We moved to a low income area. In Jamaica, we had a maid. We were doing well. So to move from that to, you think America is the dream, and we didn't, we moved to, the hood, and they messed with me because I looked different. I had an accent. They didn't understand, my background. So I was bullied a lot, but I think, that was a good thing because it made me turn to writing, and writing is what kind of changed my life. But there was a lot of things that happened.
Yeah, well, you certainly have enough to put into the 33 plus books that you've written. When did things start to turn for you? When did you start to see a light at the end of the tunnel that was not a train, Doc?
So when I had Destiny, she really saved my life. That's my first daughter. And I met my mentor, Dr. Sullivan, and he seen something in me. He did not give up on me. He put me in oratory classes. He had me a part of programs that I shouldn't have been a part of because I was a teen mother. And he just made sure that I was exposed to the same things that normal girls were exposed to. And then I just didn't want Destiny to experience what I experienced. I wanted her to feel like, she was coming from a normal life. She said to me, she didn't realize that I was a teen mom until people start expressing that I was a teen mom because I gave her such normalcy. And so, Dr. Sullivan and Destiny is who changed me.
Wow. I see Tatiana looking and listening and soaking in your story as if she's hearing it for the first time. But that's just how powerful it is. I mean, Tatiana, what an honor it must have been to be able to sit in this role and to become this woman who has such an amazingly inspiring story.
My first experience of her story was reading the script, and it was incredibly powerful. And then to find out that she is still in the midst of her work, still in the prime moment of her work, really, that for me, the project took on an even newer life for me as an artist because, I felt like I had an opportunity to celebrate her, to be in relationship with her, and to really pay homage to the spirit, share the spirit of the work that she does. And Dr. Mitchell, since working on the film, I've gotten to see Girls Who Brunch in person. I've got to hear her speak. The amount of love that she pours onto the girls and the women connected to her organization is beyond anything that's organizational. Mm-hmm. It is love.
It's heart work. Heart work.
Yes, it is love and care.
Yeah.
And really seeing potential